All right. Just getting all my self organized. So I can move that down a bit. There we go. Perfect. There's always a delay. Hopefully I've got it there. All right. So welcome. I'm Shannon, and this is Paper Delights, and I come on every Monday to Friday at 7 to show you new product, to inspire you, to motivate you, just to create some cards and to have fun. So welcome. I'm so glad you were able to join. Happy Monday. A beautiful Monday. Gorgeous, gorgeous outside. It was hard to get the kids to stay focused with all their virtual stuff with such a beautiful day. With that, I couldn't help but think of the beach, right? Because like the countdown is on before summer holidays. Hopefully you will be able to do some camping, because here in Ottawa we're in our third lockdown until June 6th, I think. I've lost track. They've keep moving the goalposts. So but I've been thinking about, the beach in the summer. And this set is absolutely beautiful. So this is the Sand and Sea suite. So this suite here, the beautiful stamps. There's the embossing folder. Gorgeous, gorgeous little opal rounds. Some embellishments. Some fancy pearlescent paper. And then, of course, the paper here is gorgeous. So I have those beautiful pearlescent pearls. How pretty are those? They are just love them. I didn't get the folder in the suite. I had some of these other folders, so I thought this was a great great paper to show you how you might have some things that you can use to add to the paper. So this paper comes with a sheet or two sheets of the seashells. So you know me, I get my scissors out and I fussy cut a whole bunch of seashells. There you go. The paper's so pretty. I love sand dollars. So nice. I just love, 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 love the paper. It's so beautiful. So let's get started on our first card. So for our first card, I wanted to use some of the stuff that I already have. So incorporating some new stuff with some stuff that I had. So I had this embossing folder that does waves, and I'm sure you probably have something similar in your crafting space. So this is just a piece of white cardstock, 5.5 by 4.25, and then a piece of the Designer Series paper, slightly smaller. Let's put that together. I realized, look at that, the nice ombre on the back, eh? Isn't that pretty? So I want to make sure my seashells are going the right way. Seashells by the seashore. Then I think this is just 3 by 11 maybe. 2 3/4. I mean, I've done some with 3. Honestly, it was just a strip that I had extra. So I embossed it and then I spritzed it with that great shimmery misty spray bottle that has some of the shimmer paint with alcohol. And I just spritzed it on my paper to give it that pretty pearlescent shimmer to it. Then I got this Baker's Twine pack. It's fantastic. I love it. So you get 5 in the pack. You get a black, you get almost like a cream, a gray, a brown, and I think there's, maybe that is all of them? 4? Could be. I can't remember now. I think it might be just the 4. I'll double check. But anyway, I like that you get some variety. So for this one, I thought I would use the one that kind of made me think of the sand. And I'm going to wrap it around the bottom part of my card. And it's going to sort of be like making like the sandbar at the bottom. Just like that. You can go around as many times as you like. I'm not tying it in a bow. I'm going to tie it in a knot to make it a bit more nautical. Oh, I'm so punny. All right. So there's my knot, and I'm going to scooch it down to the other side of the card, kind of like that. There we go. And give it a trim. Perfect. All right, so now we can put some adhesive on this side. And I'm going to center it to my card. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my, almost lost my seashell. I'm just keeping this one really simple. And same sort of color tones. Like so. And then my seashell. You could add more sea parts of the sea if you want. You could leave it as is. You can do whatever you like. And there you go. So there's your beautiful by the sea little note card. And then of course we have to add the beautiful opals. They're so gorgeous. I love them. How beautiful are those? Like, gorgeous. My engagement ring was an opal. I love opals. All right, so there's our first card. Our second card I wanted to use one of the folders that I had from before. So this was the ocean folder that they had last year. Maybe some of you got it. It was a gorgeous folder. Maybe you have something a little different. But whatever you have, it's going to look gorgeous on top of this beautiful sort of watercolor mottled blue. I really like this set because when you're dealing with ocean, or, you know, you can intermix. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? You can mix up a little bit of something new with something you might already have. So just my standard white card, my blue, and then I have some mono clear, because usually when you put glue on vellum you can see through it. but I bought some of this clear specifically for this. So I'm hoping it will do the trick. Let's find out. Oh yes. Beautiful. Haha. Very happy with that. Then I have You Always Make a Splash. So I had an old stamp set, Host stamp set, So Sentimental, and Picture Perfect. I loved the starfish. So I'm sure you will have, oh, and then this one here too from last year as well. So I'm sure you will have a stamp set somewhere. And if you don't, then I would highly recommend the one from the catalog because it has the beautiful seashells in it as well. Oh, that works out really well. I'm happy with that. Clear mono glue for vellum. Who knew? All right, so I've got my sentiment. You Always Make a Splash. And then we just add our seashells. Seashells, seashells by the seashore. I think I might add a part of one in behind. Comme ça. And maybe a yellow one here. Just making sure that I don't put the dimensionals too far. Oops. Don't want to go off the edge. There we go. And then let's see what else we got here. We've got a blue one. We've got another pink one or red one. So you can just pick and choose whichever one you like from what you've got cut out. They're all really pretty. Cute. How cute is that? And then we've got our opals again. How pretty. So pretty. All right. There's our second card. And then our last card for this evening. I always start off with my desk, so nice and organized. And then by the end of it, it's a hot mess. All right. So for this one, we've got it lengthwise. Fold in half. We have the beautiful ombre paper, the other side of that. It's gonna go like that. And then I've cut another piece of white slightly smaller to go inside. But before I do that, I wanted to add some greenery to it, like some seaweed to it. So I'm going to use the seaweed from this one here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just sort of going to mark, because I want my seashell to be sort of here. So what I'm going to do is kind of mark the center. You're not going to see it because this will be on top. So I kind of know that that's the center to help me sort of visualize. Oops. Where I'm putting the greenery. See, when I do like that, then I know that that point is sort of the midpoint of the shell, so I can go up from the shell like that. So I think that's all I'm going to do for the green, but you could definitely add some other greenery if you wanted. But what I am going to add is a little bit of bubbles, because who doesn't love bubbles? So I'm sure one of your stamp sets somewhere has little circles, little bubbles. Remember I talked about in one of the videos past about how some of the stamp sets will have these like little set pieces that almost add texture, right? So I'm sure if you take a look around, you will find some with little circles or little bubbles. I think the stamp set also comes with it, with like little bubbles too, which I think is really cute. All right, so we've got our stamping done. You could always add a little sentiment if you wanted to. So I'm going to put my blue on the bottom and then go up with my color. And I'm going to center this one. And then I'm going to pop this up. And like I said, it's got other coral or greenery, so you can add whichever you like. Put some down, like so. And then a little seashell there. There. Just like that. And like I said, you could add a little sentiment to it for you, miss you, love you, whatever you'd like. You could add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the seashells. Like so. Get our pearls, our opals, I should say. use that. Oh, so pretty. So there you go. There is our three cards with the Sand and Sea paper, and you can find some of your other things that you've got tucked away that perhaps you forgot about to finish it off. So there you have it, our Sand and Sea cards for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Please, please, please be safe, and I will see you tomorrow.